Hello, my name's Josh from Iron Bridge Nighttime Pickleball. I am a Selkirk advocate. Put on my Selkirk hat. My code is ADV-Clark J, C-L-A-R-K-J. Today I'm going to be doing a review of some of my paddles. So first one up here is my SLK Halo Pro Kevlar and carbon fiber paddle. I've actually really enjoyed this paddle for playing singles. It's got a lot of control for being a power paddle. It's definitely a step up from the SLK Control Halo or the Power Halo. I definitely like the Halo Pro a lot more. I do use a Hescore grip. I also put a little bit of weight on the sides. Main thing I like about this paddle so far is the amount of spin I can get on it. I can get really good drives with it. I generally use a Lux. I started with the Selkirk Vanguard Power Air, then went to a Lux, fell in love with the Lux. Lately in 4.0 men's doubles, I've been switching over to the Amped Pro because I've been wanting a little bit more power pop at the net for those hands battles. Sometimes I feel like the Lux is just hitting a little slower than everyone else, and it could just be my style. But I'm tweaking and playing around with these three paddles: the Lux, the Halo Pro, and the Selkirk Amped Pro. Overall, this has been one of my favorite paddles to play with. I like how the weight is. It feels really good in the hand. Even though I do still keep going back to the Lux, I do like to throw this in from time to time, and I definitely have been using it for singles as my main singles paddle. I would say this is definitely good for anyone that's wanting to go from a Vanguard Pro, Power Air, or even the Halo Power. If you're wanting something that's got an edge guard, has a little bit bigger sweet spot than the Amped Pro, I definitely think this could be a good spot for you as well. I personally love edgeless paddles. I think it's a lot to do with the style of play I have and the slice or top spin I put on the ball. I have a lot of wrist motion, so I find that edge guards, I don't get the greatest hits with them. Now I will say, of all the edge guards of all the paddles I've used, this one seems to be a little bit like rounded, so I don't notice any mishits as much on this paddle as some of the other paddles. But that is my review of this paddle. It's a really good paddle. I would definitely recommend trying it out, especially if you're coming from any of the Halo lines of the original versions, or using a Amped, or a, even like a Ruby or something with another company. Double Black Diamond. I think this is definitely a good paddle. I know a lot of people, like different paddles. I don't think that it's necessarily one paddle fits all. I think you've got to try your style, find out what your style of play is, what kind of paddle you like, what feels good in your hand, what you like the design of, the way it looks. Look good, feel good, play good. It all comes down to a lot of different things. The technology of paddles is so wide-ranging that I don't think there's one paddle that is actually superior than others. I think it comes down to the player. You could play with an old Lightning Amazon paddle, and if you're a much better player and that fits your style, you can beat someone that's playing with a paddle that doesn't fit their style very easily. So I think it comes down to, what is your style of play? What do you like to do? The things that this is going to be good at is going to be good power. It's a fairly light paddle. I would say pretty neutral, all court. Does that fit your style? Give it a try. Thank you so much.